As we get underway into the pistol, they are all grouped up towards A ramp, and they are not wasting any time on this play.
Closing in on a big press off the side, but Frozen starts as he means to continue. 2 headshots from him, no answer just yet for SAW, trying to focus on a bomb plant, maybe as the usual utility is up on Vertigo, cutting the site in half. Roman's in a dicey situation, flashbang is out, and so is Roman and EliGE, leaving Story to fall off the side of the building.
That's their only smoke deployed to get up into ramp. Frozen committed with the M4. This could get scary here, but he wins the first fight. And another one. I thought the trade was coming, but SAW can't get him out of the sandbags.
Very annoying situation for him, and Dexter creeps forward once again. TwistZz here to run distraction. Dexter from the front. The scout Story's really trying to do what he can here. How has he got 3 kills from this?
Should almost certainly be an easy one for MOUZ this time. Frozen flashed in.
A worm, or no, a maggot rather, on the hook, so I used to be caught. Didn't come up with anything. And SAW won't really come up with anything either in this round after the...
Put a lot of emphasis into B stairs early. They've got this control, and just see ramp now being tested for. Frozen's got another smoke for the same position, but he's got an angle through the sandbags.
Still looking for the entry frag, SAW. 40 seconds on the clock. Don't have the personnel to really offer a fake here, but Story will offer them a chance. Matyrus will be dropped by TwistZz AWP. I think makes things even more difficult. Story spotted crossing to the site. Roman drops in the meantime. And again, it's that usual, like, Dexter starts to rotate as well. They realize it's so quiet towards the other bomb site. There we go. That's the bomb spotted and swatted immediately. Story is down. Now it's time to buy time. Allow that rotation to come through. Bomb dropped again. JDC with 2.
It's not easy to flash this angle. You have to have a very precise flash, so it might just be the peak. Somehow they've got away with it. Torgy only landing a tag. Incendiary will allow him to fall back, but he's actually fallen to the nade. And here come the Tech 9s. So much action so quickly.
An unlikely round for SAW. And if anything, you know, this may be a problem to their loss bonus. You can see JDC trying to do what he can, but he's got a...
The CT's using it to their advantage, though. Dexter wrapping round. They're not ready for him. Solid trade found.
On the other side of the map, and those rotations will certainly be heard. We can see Frozen start to look towards that B-bomb site and the mid area. As we see just on the site itself, JDC is so blind. Managed to stay alive for a time, but not long enough to allow his team to make their way in.
I don't think they have the util to back him up, but maybe he's just stopping this play. Jump onto his head. They thought he was the sandbags.
We need an individual play from SAW if they are to make their way back into this one. There's a pop flash ready for it, though. You saw that flashbang come over. Molly's gone the wrong way. Oh, that's a CT Molly, actually. That'll slow things down. But there's an entry on both sites now. What do you do if you're MOUZ Sports? This is falling to pieces for them. Frozen's lost as well, heading towards Just.
Oh, and that Molly will be nice. Oh, Exertion beats it. The Molly actually bounced back. They allow the bomb to be planted, but that means they can isolate the fight. Exertion jumping around the side. It's up to Dexter. He's got one. He needs this follow-up Story. Toying with him, but Dexter solid on the spray. Torgy on this angle. Difficult to call. Just wasn't ready there. Started to get ahead of himself. Looked for the jump up. And Exertion doing a good job at catching his opponent off guard. SAW players unexpectedly with some good timing windows. Still going into this B side. Exertion playing nicely, and JDC still back on this separate angle, but he loses the fight. Oh, that nade is well timed though. Buteres can't even get onto the bomb site.
Big pop from EliGE in that mid position. With a minute 30 on the clock as well, they've got a lot of time to play with here. Dexter needs to be successful, but this is an awkward fight for him with the smoke.
Now they have to be ready for Frozen. He's played this position so many times, but they're not going to clear it. They have no idea here, and Frozen is so calm. He'll take 1, he'll take 2, and he might just take SAW's round away from them. EliGE looking to get back into it. It's a good kill. He's down to 4 health in the process, so Just may have to step up, but he's lost his fight. EliGE can't do anything. Torgy holding down the line, finally getting a chance to get involved with that AWP.
something that's hard to replicate, but again, the unpredictability and randomness of these rounds can sometimes be something. See that Mac-10 trying to send it now, but JDC pops back up, ready for Ujerks, or maybe he isn't. Headshot coming through, but Xerxon is here to trade, gets to 180 as well. But the numbers are still low. Gets his rifle back out in time. Now Roman and Story are in the clutch. There's a big grenade, and as I try to finish my sentence, all the players will be lost. 9 rounds in the bag.
It looks like he'll be one of the star players for this squad. The crouch offsets the crosshair placement of MIBR. Can't hit the headshot onto torZe, but just wins the fight on B. torZe trying to see if he can delay. Smoke will arrive, but you can see the rotate also here. Still, Story able to get that pick with the AWP, and another one! That's more like it.
Got a lurker in mid, which could be a problem for Frozen. Indeed, it will be. Roman doubling his kill tally, leaving Exertion in the clutch. Still 6 rounds possible on this T side of Ujerks. That's the bag. Kind of revealed his position there. 1v1 now. Can he finish off the clutch? Not quite. It's unfortunate.
Really impressive work with the micro there at the end from Ujerks to win the clutch. Now it's Frozen, whose rifle needs to come into play here, but he's out in no man's land. MIBR wins the first fight. That was the premium rifle in play on this A site. Dexter! You cannot do this! Oh, he's going for more. He's going for more, baby. The flash is perfect. Dexter could be on for the ace. Just the last man in his crosshair. He tucks back to safety, but he gets it! Dexter, what are you made of? And when your in-game leader's doing that, I feel like you feel as though you can do anything. Flash assist there from Dexter. Oh, MIBR has got the AK. Oh man, he's just feeling it. He's just feeling it right now.
Just, it's his turn. It's his time. He's got 2 more to go. Forced away by the incendiary now. Trying to take the dirtiest angle he can. Did he?
He heard this player drop, surely. God, okay, there's the one. He's looking for the man below, but Exertion able to bring it straight back.
Just couldn't find him. Ujerks is going to be forced forward by the molly. They're lining up for Dexter, but he can't quite. Elevates his position to make it harder to pre-fire him. And torZe's here with the angles as well. That's the bomb spotted. Great quick scope on the last one as well. And it's 12 round for MOUZ so half time.
Crouch behind those sandbags. You won't be spotted for a while. Oh, this is going to be a crazy crossfire with the dualies. Oh, and Roman doing the most heavy lifting on mid. Finally showing up to the server. torZe able to go over the top for another. And MOUZ still very much in this round. They should. He's looking for the fight while the bomb is being planted, but they don't give it to him. He's on 6 health. He's screwed.
As we can see, no one is really here. SAW have sent their defenses on the other side of the map.
Can't be playing that position 2 rounds in a row. MOUZ always going to clear it, especially in this sort of round. And the D has been dropped. Oh, Exertion. I think he had a quad kill against the Eco in the first half as well. Oh, just with a couple of kills there. AK recovered. And another headshot. They're actually not near the bomb right now.
Which is delayed, but what if he had another one? Well, maybe the M4 will be enough. 1 for 1. Ujerks trying to trade as well.
That's what they're asking. She's coming back to B while just keeping this player locked in place. Finally, the rotate will begin, but MIBR has forced forward, and Exertion's ready. 6 seconds, plenty of time to get that bomb down. Exertion's playing close in the smoke. Oh, how does he turn it around? He gets dinked. Leading the pack towards this B site. I've got onto the site itself, but that pick will certainly help. That bomb on the back of torZe. It's actually been dropped here. They've taken a little too long, but the trades come back around. Exertion closes it 16-3. No question here for MOUZ on this first map. Roman hears some pieces of utility funneling his way, and now the top mid smoke also coming through. Frozen's even found the first pick. Now MIBR decides to tuck back, but Frozen's popping off right now. He's got a 3K on the round, wreaking havoc on mid.
Not sure what Jerks can hope to do here. Frozen finds the 4th one. Won't ace though. The Julies are here, but so is the flank. One's coming from the back. Dexter facing from the front. There's the 180 from Just, still alive, still here, 35 HP, needs to find two. Knows where they both are, but can't quite find that final connection on Dexter.
Here we go, Muterus. Really able to hold. Dexter has just got a double. Oh, they're not finding anything here. Completely shut down on the SAW side.
There's an esports team called Fascination Colors Destroy, you know? And it reminds me of stuff like that.
Yeah, listen, yeah, we thought it was Zipnix for the longest time. But sometimes you still hear it, occasionally.
Don't get me started on ZywOo.
Oh, God. Too many fakes. Can't we just all get along? No longer can you throw that mid molly from spawn, so just the smoke for Donut instead, and a quick top mid smoke. Now that means the CTs, if they want to fight for this, have to fight ahead of the smokes, which is very difficult to do.
Story could have a very expensive round if he presses forward with this AWP. Seeing not much of anything. I was going to say still 4 players up for SAW, but have a look at that position from Dexter. Hold on a second, this is turned around in a matter of seconds. Ujerks with 2. Finally dropped, but his teammates are here. No smokes will soon be gone.
Oh.
And SAW will need to do that in the second.
Oh, nice quick shot from Story. Good to see him starting to show up, but this A site is being run over right now. Jump across almost worked there, but JDC traded by the rifler. Story now missing a couple of shots, and he's been caught in the back. Is he able to put that molly down? But Ujerks is just so sharp right now. Another unexpected kill from a tough position.
There's the swing we were looking for from SAW.
That's more like it.
Yeah, they have to fight for this area, and MOUZ will try and make an important kill from Matiris. That 1-for-1 is favourable, and that's even better, just coming through the smoke to his demise.
Now Roman will start to see utility funneled in his direction. There's a smoke down towards Cave, so he doesn't have assistance, and he doesn't have a chance against that shot from JDC. 2v4 retake, doesn't seem likely. It's the first fight they needed, but JDC lands a solid shot on the trade. Into Cubby, just goes. Ujerks has been spotted out early in this one. Oh boy, he try and swing. Oh, she's there. The flash timing not quite right. This has not gone according to plan, even just in the corner.
From that donut position, and surely he hears that bomb running. You won't know it's the bomb, but he'll hear a player running towards long. Roman's got a very strong angle if he can deliver the kill. JDC says otherwise. That bomb's been seen though, 20 seconds on the clock. Tyrus is stuck in that donut position because he's got that slow rotation through mid coming in from MOUZ, and now he's going to go faster. As soon as he turns away, he will be dropped by Xertion from mid. That timing was spectacular for MOUZ, but I say but, bomb is planted and Story gets dropped immediately.
I think credit needs to go to JDC, just overperforming. Winning that first fight against Roman, he had no right of winning that. And won a couple of further fights that were impressive. The cherry on top. The Pistols here have not found anything. They are getting brutalized right now. It's up to him. Oh, okay. I'm still convinced Hunter has single-handedly brought back the CZ. I'm seeing more people switch to it now. Hunter's a beast with that weapon.
Or in 2 rather, so yeah.
Oh, Frozen just heard. Oh, he went anti-flash, I think. A kill outright. Exertion gets away with his life. Now Story has to be a little careful of 2 separate angles, but he's isolated that first fight.
This is a very nervous situation, but in some ways SAW are in good shape, in other ways they're pretty far away. Has the flashbang, but he doesn't have an angle to throw one right now. Even if he did, it's an M4 and an AWP to push. The trades will continue. Exertion trying to buy time. That is such a big headshot from the lad.
This is a tough thing. You put so much emphasis on mid like that early, and then you can't really stick around. You don't have the weaponry, but you've got the AWP of Story coming through with some kills, and they want to push and get those guns.
Oh dear, Exertion just standing there with the bomb. He can't take another duel! Okay, it's frozen. Everybody calm down. Now how does he clear these angles? Not the most ideal situation for him. Pulling just away now with the AWP. There it goes, and that is the threat neutralized.
Should be chilling at this point. Ooh, Roman's actually behind them. How have they overlooked this? Oh man, Exertion was low on health. Apparently JDC is also someone who brings a nice calming presence to the team. Something that MOUZ have said, even though he's a rookie. It's Muteris out on mid early. This time they win those early fights. That's what SAW have been waiting for.
Oh! I didn't know that knocking on a door and running away is illegal in the UK until this week.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Down Ginger.
It is, yeah. Try to walk away, however, he will be denied. Face down in the water.
The round on the board, James.
Yep.
It's not wrong. It's not wrong.
Yeah.
Ooh, forZe just swinging with the ult by himself through the flames. Oh, and here comes some aggression from SAW. Starting to take a few more liberties, but they could be about to run into this setup. JDC. Oh, so close. That Ujerk's really showing that he is a player with potential. Fortunately, not meant to be, and Dexter even turns around with the AWP. Now that he's low on health. What can Roman do? Good timing on the first fight. Smoke arrives, but JDC peeks before it. Possibility of some sort of flank. Knows Dexter could have repositioned, and Dexter swings into him. Roman with some big impact when his team need him to step up. Just feels like you're the ones having to react, having to respond. Just hit to pieces here. Story cut off on the rotate. Exertion wants more. He will finally be dealt with. 25 seconds, but looks like that bomb's going to go back to A.
XANTARES not committing to it. They're going to have to do it post-plant, and they've all got those defuse kits. They just need to get the frags. The trades are here, down to the 1v1 then. Ujerks and forZe didn't know where Ujerks was coming from, but if he can stay alive, then that might be enough. Forcing Ujerks to go deep for it, only to flick once he's in the donut, thread the needle and all that.
Smoke deployed by JDC. Muteris will now be aware of that angle. Incendiary deployed to slow things down briefly, and that allows them to isolate JDC, and he was still throwing nades.
With that, he falls away, but there are still 5 plays up for SAW, so there's no crazy rotations happening.
Ooh.
Smoke's coming in on his B-bomb site, however, 17 seconds. They've got to find the kills. Exertion gets dropped. 2 players on the ramp, and there are so many CTs here. Surely this is round number 5 for SAW. Indeed, it will be. Simply not enough time for forZe. Well then, so... Well, actually, it results in nothing, but there's a lot of CTs around this A bomb site. Frozen with the first one. Seems to be a dab hand. Look at these CTs closing in. Roman really trying to be a problem, but they are simply delaying what might be the inevitable as all these...
It's easier to spam the smoke this time. Yeah, you've got the rifles. You can deny that bomb plant if you've got the lineup. And that buys a lot of extra time here. Those smokes should be fading shortly. Muteris trying to fight on the front foot, but that's the bomb dropped on the site. So well worked here by MOUZ. As soon as they denied that bomb plant.
Well, there'll be 3 MOUZ players. They've got a great read on the potential situation. But MOUZ boards are not going to wait around. They've got some ideas of their own. The Exertion with some big spray down to the Julies as well to deliver. Spots the bomb carrier. That's a lot of information for them. They'll know from the kill feed that Ujerks is the man who remains. Doesn't remain anymore.
Oh, mate, don't get me started. I had some amazing chips this week. I want it again. Oh, it was so good.
Frozen and JDC, while this distraction is being run, well, they're going to have big problems towards the A bomb site. Especially with XANTARES trying to flank JDC, but Roman will do the job. Well then, and maybe they'll take some of these rifles away as well.
Yeah, they will. Especially, Dexter may have avoided them for now. There's only so many spots he can be in. He's being flanked. He's not ready for Roman, so no saves this time for MOUZ.
We said the same thing in multiple rounds on Vertigo, and they weren't able to make that happen.
You do always wish your Incendiary there could do just like 10 or 15 damage so that you've got a one-shot headshot. C tucks into the corner. Muteris. Oh, they don't spot him. They have no idea he's here. He takes them both down.
Would make sense. And indeed, they'll have the mollies by the side of B. There's no one on A just yet as they try to prioritize holding this mid position, and now maybe JDC can collect that rifle.
There's 2 players here now waiting for that scenario. Frozen. Oh, he takes that fight so well, waits for the smoke to fade before peeking, and he even gets away from the nade. So slippery. They finally caught him.
That's the opening frag for SAW. This is still a very dangerous round. They could turn things around in their way quickly, but if Dexter starts to come to life with the Deagle again, that could change everything. It's just the Pistoleros remaining now. How many angles are there to hold in the meantime? Bomb being planted and things will start to change, but the angles... Oh boy, the timing there, not in their favor.
4 in hand, turns away. That allows a player to close the gap here. Jerks was looking around that smoke. He's doing damage. This is so awkward. Frozen goes into the flames, burns alive completely, and the 1-for-1 trade not good enough right now. That A site, the RPM increasing. They're looking to cut through MOUZ right now. Oh, torZe wins that first fight over towards B, though. It's a big commitment into the B bomb site. Smokes look good. City's still fighting. Dexter tried to arrive on the back of the smoke. He was unsuccessful, but torZe still going around this smoke. Oh, and it's brutal. SAW have no way in. They never got that bomb down. MOUZ just somehow finding ways to fight through and around the smokes. Justice tried to make the play, but Frozen turns back. It's 15 for MOUZ, and it's series point. Full blind. That molly into flash combo is so nice. He got trapped in front of the flames. Completely annihilated, but Dexter lines 2 up in reply. As soon as SAW get the advantage, it gets snatched back away from them. And now they've got to go back to the grindstone. Got to go back to working, back into this round.
Frozen playing off of his teammate there, and he will get that last kill as well. MOUZ Sports with a strong 2-0 over SAW, taking their pick and then finishing off the job on Ancient. Pretty good performance from them.